afternoon and welcome to the opening ceremonies of BLFC 2023, The Curse of Carasa. The following presentation may contain flashing lights which may not be suitable for folks with epilepsy. If you may be affected, we welcome you to watch this presentation from our second stage overflow section. As a courtesy to those around you, please silence your phones at this time. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the following presentation.
Try again.
Yeah, let's do it again. Get our cylinders out. You didn't see me, did you? The answer is no.
Really disappointed that he could not easily perform the task that was asked of him.
A group of adventurers with competing motives.
What the cross was that?
My problem is getting to that spire. Do you realize what you've done?
You know, there's somewhere else we could go, I think.
Have come together for a greater goal.
Enough of these spires stop, it will kill everything.
I know.
Many obstacles lie in their way.
I knew you were following us.
The moon will see. The moon will see.
Theron,
What?
we're late.
Are we?
Yes.
When was it supposed to start?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. Let's go.
Aberrations and enemies seek to destroy them.
I heard my sister was here today.
It's a living nightmare. These are the boogeymen.
Bata gets this look of fear.
And you see a millipede's body as it rises up, and its eyes lock with you.
And mysteries abound as our heroes travel far and wide under Carasa's light.
I'm sure you've been taught many of the old ways. The tokens, the tears.
Are you familiar with all this?
Our adventurers seek to repair past mistakes.
Bada, are you going to be okay?
Yeah, why?
You didn't exactly leave under the best terms.
He'll be fine.
Okay.
Gain ancient knowledge about the spires and their purpose.
The spire's been reawakened,
What is happening right now?
and you're going to need to make sure the spires don't flicker out.
And learn tough life lessons.
And I think I, at the very least, owe Mama Noms a explanation.
All while trying to be good role models.
Bata covers Saz's ears.
Oh, merchant gods, what is that smell?
Everybody in.
Everybody wagon where
Theron gets in.
Yeah.
Fucking Zoss gets in. Everybody gets in. There we go. Start it.
Nat 20 for a ride check.
Roll a
Arden
ride
takes
check.
the wheel.
And we're off. And we're at the spire. What do we do now?
Theron, it's time to say hello to your mother. Theron freezes. Were you a good daughter? Did you bring me the tear?
I didn't bring you the tear, she says through gritted teeth.
Seize them.
Hawkfeather as Arden
I
Renshaw.
want you to know who we are and what we did.
Dejarum's Pony as Theron Perch.
Fine, everybody's being rude. He pointed in a direction. She's just gonna go that way.
Dabbles as Bata Amaka.
We've been told that this is what people outside do. It's come to be expected.
Damek Kritu as Samuel Horstrom.
Just remember to not let the glitter of gold separate you from the things that matter.
Led by Yima Quinn as the Game Master and the voice of Zos and the NPCs.
You look disappointed in something. This place is beautiful.
Roll the die of destiny and determine your fate.
For the audience's benefit, the Game Master is now preparing the battle map.
Theron gets noticeably more nervous. What'd you get?
The natural one.
Is that a natural?
Munis is still here somewhere.
you should be careful about hunting monsters. You might turn into one.
The Curse of Carasa.
Age BLFC's convention. Psycho.
Hello, everybody. I'm gonna have to stall for a moment while AV gets my notes up on my screen, though. How's everybody doing tonight? Wait, it's not tonight. It's like 3 in the afternoon, isn't it? Oh, there's my notes. Good. Welcome back. It's great to see everybody again. It looks like everybody's been having a good time already. I've been seeing people wandering around the halls and shenanigans and all various dumb things that everybody does. And special note, today is our 10th year at a mic. There it goes. Microphone that wasn't working. Yes, this is our 10th year. We did it. We made it to 10 years. Despite 2020, actually, we just won't talk about that. I'm curious, I'd like a show of hands. Who was here for our very first year? And who has been here for all 10 years of the con? Now I'm curious, out of all those, who of those people volunteered for all 10 years? I know most of them are all elsewhere instead of here. Mic swap? Mic swap. Mic problems, apparently. But yes, all the volunteers that are here and all the volunteers that are downstairs, I want to thank you all very much. I know they're all still working hard getting the rest of the little bit of setup done. And yeah, I want everybody to give them a big round of applause. We have changed a lot since year one. For those of you who have been here in the first year or two of our convention, you remember it is a very different thing. And we have grown a lot since then, and we've had to learn a lot since then too. And I think it's really been an incredible journey. I want to thank the theme team as well for all this beautiful work and all of these ideas on the world of Carasa. It is really incredible and fleshed out, and there's a lot of concepts in there that are just really, really amazing. And I want to invite all of you to, if you did not grab a book in 2019 when we did the sort of first part of this theme, go back down to registration and pick up one of the campaign books that we still have left over from that year, and grab one and take it home with you and look through it. It's not a con book. It is full of art. It is full of concepts. It is full of details for creating your own campaign in the world of Carasa if you want to. Okay, I'm going to move on to activities for the con. As usual, we will be doing the Fursuit Festival, as we've done every year, in both the combination of this room and the room behind you. That will be tomorrow afternoon, and I didn't write down what time it was going to be. I think it's 6. Check the schedule. 6 or 5 or somewhere thereabouts. Thank you. We have a fashion show that's going on the last day of the con, a little bit before closing ceremonies. I think it's right before closing ceremonies, actually. Dance comp is also going on. I think the prelims for it are happening right after opening ceremonies over in third stage. And the comp itself will be happening on Thursday evening. I almost said Sunday evening. Thursday evening. I have no idea what day of the week it is anymore. And there is several dance workshops going on tomorrow in third stage as well. They're all kind of packed in the same day so that they can take advantage of a dance floor being in there. I don't remember what they are. There was a swing dance in there. I think there was break dancing was one of them as well. We have concerts from bands named Bite Club, Werewolf Boyfriend. Some of these might be single performers and not bands, I don't remember. CK9C. The Reno Video Game Symphony is paying us a visit again this year. Rainbow Stomachache. Mako, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Mako Alluvio. It looks like a French name, so I'm gonna guess it's French. And we have a ton of DJs this year because we have some more time on the pool this year than we've had before. We have all 4 days of pool dances this time instead of having to skip one of the days. So that got us a few more DJ slots. We are repeating Dance Till Dawn. We are moving Dance Till Dawn over to 3rd stage in the evening when it starts to kind of get a little smaller. And that will happen at 2 a.m. and continue to go all the way until 7 a.m. just like we have traditionally done. I'm gonna get this cape out of the way. This is a bit much. There we go. No capes. No capes. I think there is a hood though. I can try to look a little more. Okay, is that sufficiently ominous? Yeah, speaking of ominous dress code, we will be having we'll be trying this for the first time. We're going to have a special 18 and over dance in this room right here. And we've decided to call it Festival After Dark. You will find it's going to be similar to the other 18 plus dances and other events that have been popping up at other cons lately. And it seems like there's a lot of interest in it. And we had somebody who graciously offered to run it for us this year. And we're gonna give it a shot. That will be in this room tomorrow at 10 p.m. The dress code for that 18 plus dance is, we'll just say more relaxed than the typical dress code in con space. If you are wearing a dress code that is more relaxed than what would normally be allowed in con space, we're going to ask that you cover that up with something or wear something else to get here and then change. And you'll be able to change over there in the bathrooms, and we'll give you a space to be able to put your stuff and store it, whatever you've changed out of. That event is going to require wristbands to indicate that you are over 18. To mitigate lines at the door, we're going to do those wristbands several hours in advance of the event, and I believe the plan is that we'll be doing it over in the larger window that's right behind ConOps inside ConSpace. Drinks will be available at that 18 plus dance, but you will need your ID to show that you are over 21. And you are going to have to carry some cash or a credit card on you to be able to pay for them. I said the pool party, there's more notes here on pool party. So the pool party is still happening, as I said before. You should just have to show your badge. You don't have to have a hotel room. You can just show your badge and go into the pool party. It will be starting 8:30 p.m. to 12:30 p.m. That's half an hour after the pool closes. And it's all for us. There's a new DJ every hour. The hot tubs and the upper pool should be open. The lower pool might be too cold, I'm not sure. I haven't found out about that yet. But they are all heated, and they have it all heated as much as they are able, is what they promised to us. The cabanas around the pool are also heated and are available for you to sit and relax and visit in. And we've found that the pool party, especially at night when it's getting fairly cold outside, is a great place for fursuiting, except actually in the pool. Maybe don't do that. If you do and then you come out and you freeze into a popsicle, that's not our fault. All of these events that are happening on main stage, except for the 18 plus dance, because that's going to be a cameras off event. All of the main stage events that are going to be in this room will also be on a TV channel in your hotel room if you just want to relax in your hotel room instead, or you're in your hotel room visiting your friends and you want to just listen to the dance but not necessarily be down here in the dance. That will all be on channel 47. We do have a party floor this year. It's the 4th floor, just like it has been for the last few years. There are a few parties that have been planned, and we I intend to check that out myself in these upcoming evenings. I want to remind everybody who drinks alcohol that you should go easy on the booze when you're here in Reno. Most of you came from lower altitude, and altitude does impact alcohol in your system, at least in my experience. And you will get drunker faster than you expect at altitude. So my recommendation to everybody is have one less drink than you usually would. And give yourself a little more time to see how it's really hitting you before you think, I can have one more. Our dealer den, as before, we are doing entry tickets on Friday. That's my old notes from last year. We're doing entry tickets on Tuesday, tomorrow. And you can go into our website to go pick up tickets if you haven't yet for entry. We have more tickets available this year than we did last year because we figured out how we started to kind of fine tune how many people can make it in at a time. If you have an Epic level registration or you are a staff member with a staff badge, you can skip those lines entirely and just go ahead and join the next line that is going to be going in. And I think they did put up they put up a code on the screen there that you can snap with your phone really quick if you want to buy a ticket, if they're free. If you want to pick up a ticket right now for dealer den entry. We have an escape room that is over off of 3rd Stage like it has been in the last few years. And I believe one of the escape room organizers is behind the stage right now. No, I can't see you. You can grab one of the mics back there and talk about your escape room really quick if you want. No, that's okay? Okay. We have lots of gaming available like we have in the past. We have a ton of tabletop gaming. And especially this year, there is a 6-session series of Curse of Carasa universe gaming happening downstairs. That will be in a legally distinct tabletop role-playing game system that shall not be named. We have an arcade that has been supplied by Game Saru, who has been supplying our arcade for the last few years, very graciously. We have console gaming that has been supplied by they're still supplied by the same people that it was in the past. They have formed an entity named Kakure Esports. And we also have a tournament, or we have tournaments happening in console gaming, and I think there's some in arcade gaming too. And one of those tournaments includes a return of our mystery game tournament that we've had in the past, where there is a qualifier game, and then the top X number of scorers in the qualifier game move on to the finals on the last day and play other mystery games that are not announced in advance until you're sitting in front of them, and you got to figure out how to play them. Around ConSpace, you may have found already that there are little tiny miniature ribbons to add to your badge that say +1 strength, +1 dex, etc. Those are scattered all over ConSpace at different departments, and basically any department with a desk is likely to have one of those varieties of ribbons, and you are invited to go and find all of them and decorate your badges with them. There's a total of 7 of them. There's the 6 standard from role-playing system that will not be named, plus luck is the last one. And I will mention that one of those 7 is not at a desk. It is at the Ephemeral Ink temporary tattoo booth inside the dealer's den. We have panels upstairs, as always. And if you have trouble finding the panel rooms, the escalators that lead to the panel rooms are between the elevators on this level, on the upstairs level. You see some escalators, they head up, they go to the 3rd floor, that's where the panel rooms are. There's a QR code on the back of your badge that leads to schedule updates. We've done that in the past. We used to use a search for a particular social media company that seems to be falling apart at the seams. And that search doesn't work anymore if you don't have a login, so we had to change it. And so at this point, that link is just going to point to a Google Doc that is on our webpage so that our programming people can easily edit it and add updates. We still have the driving range for golf driving. That is from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. this year. I believe that timing is listed on the back of your badge as well. We have free go-karts from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m., but because the go-karts are going to be going under construction, they are unfortunately only available today and tomorrow. And then after that, we won't have access to them, I'm afraid. The same will be true for the mini golf because that's operated by the same place. We do have free bowling available as well, just like we've had in the past. That will be midnight to 6 a.m., just like it's been in the past for all of the days of the convention. And we decided to bring back cursed candy as well, which I haven't been able to get back into that room behind us for a couple of hours. So I don't know if it's set up yet, but it's intended to be in that room behind everybody in the audience. It's there? Okay, excellent. You may have also noticed there's one out of the 4 dispensers in there contains extra cursed candy. You can read the placard to figure out the details of the extra cursed candy, and we are not responsible if you break your teeth. And after all those activities, if you're still bored, you can volunteer if you like. We will never complain about that. The volunteering desk is down in the Nevada room, as it has been in several prior years. You probably walked past it on your way to registration this morning. I'll remind everybody that, as in previous years, the food inside ConSpace is half price, and the food outside ConSpace is full price in the restaurants. The half price, I believe they're supposed to be listing the already discounted half price on the stuff in ConSpace. I'm going to ask again. I kind of asked earlier, but I'm going to ask again in a slightly different way. Who in here is a volunteer? Just this year, rather than. Thank you all. And again, I want to ask the audience for a huge round of applause. I can't clap because it makes noise in the microphone. And then I want to ask another question I've never asked before because I'm curious. Who here volunteers at any con or other cons? Raise your hand. I'm going to find a place to set this down because I want to give you a round of applause. And no, you don't necessarily have to volunteer at ours. You can just stay here and have fun. You deserve it. Okay, the next section I want to talk about is charity. And for that, I would like to invite back up onto the stage our wonderful charity MC, Alkali.
This is not tall enough for me to do this bit. I'm almost eye level with you anyway. Hang on, real nice S-word. I'll be right back.
You seem a lot shorter than I remember, and a lot less loud. You're still a lot less loud.
You're right.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Alkali could not make it this year, so we have Alkali's wonderful stand-in, Dragmar.
Yeah,
who has also helped me in years past.
He's up there and I'm down here. It is wonderful to be back. Who here is actually genuinely excited that this is a middle-of-the-week convention? Scream! Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. There's a lot more of you out there than I thought. Hello, everybody. Hi, I'm Dragor. I'm here to help with various charity things. I'm always here to help you, and sometimes I'm also here to punish you. So, before we get into all the details of the charity, or we should do the details of the charity first, and then I'll punish you later. I'll let you think about what the punishment will be.
Oh, great. I get to think about what I've done?
You get to think about what you might have not or haven't yet done.
Wonderful.
You eventually will have done something.
That's probably true.
All right.
I will introduce the first charities because you're far more familiar with them than you are. We have 2 charities this year. We have a return, both of them returning. We have a return of our friends from what are named the Communist Party. And they are a Bay Area charity raising money for partner charities in Ukraine that support LGBT causes. And are none too fond of Russia right now.
Wait.
They like
Did I
they
hear
like the
some
older
boos?
communism.
If you're gonna boo, actually boo. There we go.
There we go. And then Safe Haven has returned again, who is our typical partner charity every year, who raises money, who rescues injured animals. The injured animals are mostly big cats. They also rescue animals that have been seized from the illegal exotic pet trade. They're back this year.
No
They're
joke.
also-
Every year I come, any convention I go to, I always go to talk to the charities. And one of the things that's always great is you get, the local hands-on stories. From several conventions I go to in the Midwest, there are many small critter adoption stories that are absolutely wonderful. But on the flip side, when you get to talk to like some of the charities here, you get very different stories. They're doing very different kinds of still very important work, and they still need our help. A lot of it is still very volunteer-based, and a lot of what they do is far more dangerous and risky than, a little kitty might make your hand bleed. A big kitty
will make your hand gone.
Yeah.
They will make your hand lunch.
A hand is an appetizer.
I
am an appetizer, okay?
Yeah, that's true. That's a snack.
Not in Devore. Didn't realize what I said until I said it. I'm in trouble.
No, the vor happens about an hour and a half west of here.
So,
not naming names.
How?
Oops. He's snapped. How can you help these charities? We
do not unbutton on stage. There, I got it out of my system.
The charity tables are in the room behind you. You can always donate directly to them. I will remind you that poker chips are effectively cash in this place. If you have poker chips in your pocket that are left over from going and playing or whatever, those are perfectly valid donations as well. They can go turn them back into cash.
Poker chips.
Right. Yeah, not the ones we give everybody when they check in. Yeah.
Oh.
And then also, these damn things. This gets worse every year.
Here, you have those. So for those of you who don't know what's going on,
yeah,
when you play a lot of the slot machines or digital games, you don't get chips as change, you get these cash out vouchers. And if you take these vouchers to the cashier, they will give you the dollar value that's on there, or in this case, the $0.04 value.
I got one that's 1 cent.
Ooh, you're a lucky one.
That's a lucky one, because it's going to become charity money instead of the casino getting to keep it.
We can accept these as charity money. So if you are enjoying the casino portion of the Sierra Resort and Casino, and you're not interested in cashing out, you can't be bothered, you think it could go to something better instead of more debauchery and gambling, we will take these. Now, you might have seen Tycho have a little bit of look of You see, there's a little detail. There's only one person in this convention that can actually compile all these and turn it into money to donate. And you're looking right at him.
Yeah.
And Tycho, I have a tradition. I'm gonna join the crew here. You see, I stopped in at a slot machine when I arrived as well. In the airport, no. No, this one's
Oh, please tell me this isn't. Please tell me I don't have to go back to the airport to change.
No.
Okay.
But if you have those, if you have them throughout the weekend, please.
Oh, at least this one's pretty good. This is 84 cents.
Oh, no, give me that one back. I had to pretend to be alkali.
Oh, okay.
That's almost money.
Yeah, that's almost money. Well, when we
no,
put
but-
them all together, it will turn into actual money.
You know,
It will add up.
I will say, I'm used to, I swear there were more of you with these. Is there, did anyone miss the calling? Is there more?
I don't. God damn it. All right. All right, that just happened. Whatever. We'll clean these up later.
So the
This is
goal
ridiculous.
is by closing ceremonies. You see how he
Hold on.
thinks he's maybe gonna get out of this?
Yeah, yeah.
We
No,
get
I've
it.
already planned a time.
You've budgeted with the hotel management.
yeah, pretty
How
much.
many of these? Do they know what we're doing?
Vaguely.
That means no. All I
My-
want is just like a picture of you and the hotel manager in the thick of it when you go, but wait, there's more.
I could probably do that.
Yes. Yes.
There's more. So
Tormenting is always fair, asterisk, if it's in the name
if
of
it's in
charity.
the name of charity, always willing to do
I
it.
love tormenting you. Do you all love tormenting, Tycho?
I love tormenting you.
No. My existence is torment. No. Positive nihilism. We all die, smile anyway.
We all die, smile anyway. Wow.
If any of you are wrestling fans,
Yeah,
it's one of my
fair point,
favorite
fair
wrestlers' logos.
Okay, so what my real plan is with these vouchers is that after the charity auction is when I will head over to the slot floor and find a machine and sit down and put them all in to consolidate them, and it's going to take a while. But I invite
Crazy.
people to join me if they would like to be bored to tears. Get it on the TV
that would be
channel.
great.
Oh my God.
Okay, so other points of things that the cheekiness got in the way of. So there are art gallery donations.
Right, the art gallery accepts donations. Sorry, this is a little disorganized. Dragor jumped in and is reading off of my notes rather than me reading off of my notes.
Oh yeah, it's great. I mean, it's fine. Big ticket items, display only and auctioned on. Is that the right day though?
That is the right
That
day.
is the right. What day is today?
Today is Monday. I already forgot.
Will be auctioned on Wednesday at 9 p.m.
Yeah, so that's the actual charity auction.
Yes.
This year we're moving the charity auction from the last day to the middle day, and it's going to be on Wednesday at 9 p.m. And then after the charities auction is over, that should be fairly late in the day, and that's when I can go to the slot floor and not be too disruptive doing this bullshit. I didn't say that. This bull.
Me. That's your one. PG-13. You
That's
get
my one. That's right. I do get one.
Now remember, if all of you want to swear and can't, blame him. Look, Alkali's been doing this to me for years,
I
and I get
used
to
up
do
our
it to
one.
someone else.
Yeah, that's fair. And we have the cursed candy is back.
I have been told, I believe, that to
sorry, I
operate
skipped
the
ahead.
cursed candy machines does actually require quarters. Do any of you remember what quarters are? Worry not. You can make change at, I believe, the
charity
sanctuary at both tables.
At the tables. They're just right behind.
Okay.
They're not
yes.
downstairs.
They will have quarters, so if you really want to curse yourselves, and like truly, I broke a crown thinking about the cursed candy.
Well, the extra cursed candy, at least.
Yes, the extra cursed candy.
Yes.
Seriously, don't. I mean, like, give us charity money, but then don't?
And somehow the cursed candy last year made like $55.69.
If any of you have
Which
friends,
I don't know how you make 69 cents with quarters.
I don't know, but
And
it's
I
a
get
ni-
the
it's a
feeling
nice
that's probably
job.
going to happen again this year somehow.
Non-Euclidean quarter. Anyway, we also have more ribbons.
Yes, that's right. I'd like to talk about these because
I
I
will let
was.
you do that. I jumped a line and then went back up, and I'm like,
That's okay.
I don't read scripts well.
Yeah.
Hey, what are words?
What are words?
Yeah.
Words are things that come out of your mouth that communicate information to other people.
Oh, I've been doing it wrong then.
Okay. Anyway, so this year I decided to design some badge ribbons because I seem to be fond of designing badge ribbons. We have the alignment ribbons that you have, or sorry, we have the little stat ribbons that you've maybe seen running around. And the charity table will be making available non-trademark infringing tabletop role-playing game alignment ribbons available at their table. There are 12 choices to pick from. They are $1 for a pair of ribbons, so it's nice and cheap. You can decide on your alignment and put it on your badge. And I have an example here on my badge of, I decided to go with Chaotic Thick. And,
excuse me, you are not thick enough.
So, oh wait, is that more? That's more C's. So there's more C's available at the charity table as well. Those are an extra charge. And we'll get
There's
that last
another
one.
one.
There's
You
one
can
more
be
here.
thicker still.
I don't need to stand here and hold this here.
I was wondering when you were going to notice.
Everybody tells me I need to delegate more, so there you go. The alignment ribbons are available for $1 a pair. The extra C's are 50 cents each. And all of that money, of course, goes to charity. And please buy them because I don't want to put them away. We also have a very limited edition ribbon that I do not have that are available at the charity table. If you would like a ribbon on your badge that says plus 420 gold,
You're a bad dog.
those are available at the charity table for 420 gold pieces, also known as $420.
There
Those
you
ribbons,
go. Take your weed budget and put it there.
they are very limited. We got only 10 of those ribbons total for the entire convention. So the first 10 of you that want to actually donate $420 to the charity can have some bragging rights to walk around with for the rest of the weekend. Or more accurately, I should say, with the first 9 of you that buy them, because if 9 of them sell, I will personally buy the 10th one.
Ooh. Hey, so
Yes, with my own money.
So you know how we have just the individual C's? If you all get together and get some cabals together,
No.
you can either pass the ribbon or split the ribbon, and we can make 9 of those ribbons disappear. What do you think, crowd?
I would love to see it.
Yeah.
But yes, there's a total of only 10 available. And we know that that's a ask for people, so we also made, because silver is a 1/10 of a gold, we made some other ribbons, and quite a few more of them are available, that say plus 69 silver. Those should be available for $6.90, but because 90 cents is dumb and annoying, we're going to ask people to donate $5 for those plus 69 silver ribbons. But you can donate $6.90 if you like.
It's nice. All right, wait, let's do it. We all love the number, right?
Right.
On the count of 3, let's all say the common response to the magic number.
To plus 69 silver. Okay.
One more time. All right.
Plus 69 silver.
Okay.
Yes. Now we got it out of their system.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it'll never end.
No, never.
Okay, we have charity events this year. How am I doing for time? Oh, okay. We have charity events this year that are going on the various stages. The first one is tonight, Curse of Carasa Live at 7 p.m. will be in second stage, right behind you.
Oh, did you want me to talk about that because I'm running it?
Yeah,
Oh,
you can if you want.
No, but
You don't have to. You leave it a surprise.
It is a charity event. You can donate to help or screw over the players. It's up to you. But that will be in second stage, so there's a little bit of audience participation in that regard. And we've got we've got 2 performers who were characters in like one of the original games.
Correct.
Yeah. So 2 of those players and their characters will be back for this.
Yep. I also have an extra potential gift for people in the audience as well for that event. It's still hiding in ConOps. I didn't tell you about it yet.
Well, now I'm worried.
You should be.
Comeuppance. We have a blackjack tournament, 2:30 tomorrow tabletop gaming. There is a 300-piece custom poker chip set for the winner.
Correct.
If you have never interacted, there's all sorts of poker chip sets. This is the real deal. This is like, has oomph and heft.
It's 300 pieces of the same poker chip that some of you got or when you picked up in registration. It's just an entire set of those chips that you can actually play with, instead of just one as a keepsake.
Yes, they are. If you're a tactile nerd and you just like mess it, they're a great fidget toy on top of it. There's also a poker tournament, 7:30 when.
Did you grab microphone number 1? Here.
That's number 3.
AV's gonna hate us because we just changed the compressors on them.
I'll hold it down here. Anyway, in tabletop, there's a poker tournament, 7:30 Wednesday. It also has a first place prize of a 300-piece custom poker chip set. So depending on which game you're better at, hedge your bets.
They can do both.
I'm just, the groans were so quiet and subtle. Like,
if somebody manages to win both the blackjack tournament and the poker tournament, I will find a 600-piece case for them to combine the 2 poker chip sets. Consider that a challenge.
Live on stage and recorded. Booyah.
That's right. It's official.
And then, as has been said, there's a charity auction on Wednesday at 9 p.m. So to remind, most charity auctions at furry conventions tend to be on the last day. It is on day 3.
Correct.
And I haven't even seen the begin. I know some stuff has been donated already. There's a couple of cool things I saw, but
there's also miscellaneous small things as well.
But yes, what room does that take place in?
The charity auction will take place again in second stage, the room right behind the audience.
Oh, perfect.
Then there's one more thing to talk about that is unique to this year because this is our 10th anniversary. We have been accumulating for the last 10 years chunk of the poker chip. Yeah, my microphone's cutting out, so we'll just trade. I have been accumulating for the last 10 years a subset or a handful of poker chips from every single year that this convention has ever happened, including all the way back to year 1, in the hopes of creating a 10-year anniversary set. It is finally our 10th year. We finally have that set. It is a 750-piece poker chip set. It contains other goodies. We've got a little bit of every promo chip that we've ever made. There's 4 of the custom decks of cards in it. One of those 4 decks is from the original print run. There's really nice metal dealer blind buttons that we found. It's a beautiful wooden case. And I intend to auction this item off for charity. This will be one exception. We will not do the 10-year poker chip set at charity auction. I will do it at closing ceremonies instead for a larger audience. And if anybody would like to take a look at it, we have it ready right here. And I will also invite people post after this show is over, or after this event is over, you can come up to the stage and take a look at it more in person and more or up close. And again, as I said, we intend to be auctioning this beautiful set off at closing ceremonies rather than the usual charity auction. And what is this? And why does it have my name on it?
Oh, I guess it's time, huh?
Is that? Did you do this?
Here, let me double fist these. What? No, that one was on purpose this time. That's a thick stack. How many C's would you say that stack is? Thank you, audience. Here. That doesn't sound like cha-ching.
60, 70. There's about 100.
That's a thick stack.
Yeah, that's a thick stack.
Yeah, give it up for a thick stack.
Give it up. I'll accept that. I never thought a thick stack would be able to get applause like that.
You know what? You got some gnarly applause for pizza in the past, so shush.
Oh no, we don't bring that up. Especially when we're about to talk about the 621 rule.
There is not an E in front of that. Stole that from the all hands volunteer meeting. Thank you.
But yes, I want to start talking about the typical last things we speak of about safety and courtesy. There is the 621 rule that has been common in the past, and what is that?
You know, if it looks like that,
that,
does that mean the 6 means hot dogs?
Well, no, it's not 6 meals, it's 6 hours of sleep.
Oh, I've been doing it wrong.
It is not 6 hot dogs, it is 6 hours. Also, a hot dog is not a meal.
Whoa. We can't elaborate, but you are incorrect. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Okay, so the real 621 rule, you should all know, 6 hours of sleep, 2 meals a day, 1 shower. The whole point of that is to make it so that you don't burn out and get to the point where you can't enjoy the rest of the convention. You still need to take care of yourself at least enough that you can make it through until the end of the convention and not collapse into a heap on your bed and miss a day.
That was a very polite way of saying, go be a problem on not our time.
Pretty much. On the subject of meals, I've been informed there are 2 new restaurants in this building that were not here last year. There is a sports bar specializing in seafood that is down near the sportsbook area of the casino at the far end. That is a chain named Chickies and Pete's, which I had never heard of before because apparently it's an East Coast chain, and this is literally the only one in the entire country that is not on the East Coast, which is probably why I'd never heard of it. And then apparently in the bowling center's remodel, I didn't know this until just a couple days ago, they opened up a snack bar in there, and you can get burgers and hot dogs and somewhat sustaining food at the bowling center, and they have lots of space for you to sit and eat as well. It's not necessarily dedicated eating space, but because it's a bowling center and there's a ton of tables, there's actually lots of space to sit and eat with your friends. Other safety thing, and I think they're open until, I don't remember when they're open until. They open up at noon. I didn't note down when they're open until. I want to remind people that you should wash your hands regularly. It's especially in this environment with lots of extra people that you're not normally around, it's very easy to end up getting sick or to end up getting things you don't want to get. So wash your hands more frequently than you normally would, and remember that hand sanitizer is okay in a pinch, but it is not a substitute for actually washing your hands.
You want to hear what was told to me that got an entire class of children to wash their hands more?
What's that?
You all have a friend or an acquaintance, someone in your life where on more than one occasion you've seen a finger go in a face hole and you've seen that finger then touch other things. Some of those people are here right now. Wash your hands. No. I know where that finger's been. No. It was touching all of those things, which all of you touched.
Yeah.
You are being dirty. What's wrong with you? We're furries.
There is no better explanation than that.
I stand corrected.
On the subject of washing your hands, if you don't want your water bottle from sponsor registrations to wash your hands, I would like to give you all a little reminder that if you put soda in that bottle, it will drive its way up the straw and leak out the top. So the way to fix that is to just disconnect the straw, and if you don't want to lose the straw, you can just leave it in the bottle rattling around, and then it won't leak, because those bottles will not hold pressure. We chose them for their looks more this year than their utility. They can't hold high pressure of soda, and they will kind of constantly leak a little bit when they have soda in them. So keep them upright so that whatever little bit of leakage does come out is air and not soda. and store the straw inside it but disconnected so that you can use it later for ordinary water if you like. And if you don't want to listen to these warnings, that's fine, but your water bottle will probably wash your hands for you at some point. Or when you open it and it squirts halfway across the room on someone else, which is always exciting.
I believe they are receiving mixed messages. All right, that's too far.
Okay. Remind everybody here, I say this every year, but I want to say it every year because there's always new people. We have a safety team. Their name is Flare. They have an office that is just on the room behind you, that is on this side, closest to us, of the room right behind you. They are our safety team. You can go see them if you are feeling harassed or unsafe, or if you are feeling threatened in any way, or if you are just having a problem and you need some help. They will do their best to be able to assist you. They are also the place you can go if you have a minor injury and you need like a Band-Aid or that kind of thing. There's obviously more competent help, they're competent, I'm sorry. There's more capable, more equipped help available for more major injuries. This building has EMTs. But Flare is our safety team for also small injuries as well if you need them. And they definitely deserve a round of applause because they are an incredibly hardworking team. I'm going to remind everybody that costumes are not consent. You've heard this over and over again now for years, but somebody in a costume does not necessarily want a hug or a photo. You should still ask. It's very easy to ask if somebody wants a hug. You just do this. You don't even need to say anything.
And when in doubt, the answer is no.
Correct.
There are a lot of people that their, be it disability, injury, comfort level is not visibly obvious. And so the best way to handle that is ask. And if you don't get a clear answer or one you understand, either clarify or just the answer is no. Please, please, please. I am one of those people where for all that I jump around like an idiot, I am actually literally a snowflake. No, thank you. I value my spine. You know, this vessel, it needs a lot more maintenance than most other vessels. So for as much as I wish I could just have the hug me always please, there's a lot of us out there that we just got to be careful, especially with the party nature of some of us
Indeed.
out there.
People might be a little more boisterous than they intend.
They might have had that one drink too many.
Yes, that happens.
At the altitude. But yes.
Yes.
And please, please.
Yes. If for any other subjects of the convention that you have questions about or you need help with something, ConOps is a great place to go. They are very good at answering questions and very good at finding resources for you. There are phone numbers on the back of your badge for both ConOps and Flare. I will remind you that, and the badge says so this year as well, those phone numbers only work for phone calls. Text messages will not get through. Please don't try to text those numbers. We won't see it. For those of you who use Telegram, which seems like it's basically everybody now, I'm going to remind you that if we want to not completely bury the Wi-Fi in this building, try to turn off all of your media downloading settings in Telegram. It genuinely makes a big difference. All of your pictures will start coming up as blurry previews, and then you can just tap on the ones you want to see. It really, really helps the Wi-Fi not just crush, or not just get completely crushed under the weight of this. I'm going to remind everybody again that signs and flyers are not allowed outside of con space. If it's behind a badge check, you can put up signs and flyers as long as put them on tables preferably. You can put a few up here and there, but put them up with painter's tape, something that won't damage the walls. As long as everybody still behaves, then we can still allow it in small quantities. If you keep damaging the walls, we're going to have to not allow that anymore.
When in doubt, on the tape, ask someone who knows their tape, please.
I want to remind everybody to tip the service workers in the building here that are helping all of you out with your needs. And if you have big money instead of small money, it's very easy to go to the casino floor and just stick your big money into one of the things that redeem these stupid things.
And magically turn it into small money.
And you'll stick in a 20 and magically you'll get back 4 5s. I wish you got back 5 5s, that'd be great.
That's not how gambling works.
That's not how gambling works. I'm surprised you even get back 4. It's the only 100% payback machine on the entire casino floor. Yeah, no kidding. And they will give you ones as well. They will not give you coin anymore, which is probably where a lot of this comes from. They just spit this out instead if there's anything less than $1.
Imagine for a moment, this same thing happened, but it was coins.
I don't need to imagine, it happened on this stage, I think 2018 or 2019.
I was hoping to trigger a flashback.
No. You did.
Yay!
Oh yeah, that was the time that Alkali had pennies in his shoes.
Yes.
Yeah, because
we're not talking about it on purpose either.
Yeah. That's right. I'm remembering now. Yeah, I'm sure you can go find it on YouTube. I will ask everybody again to try to avoid leaving adult things out in your rooms. To be kind to the housekeepers, please. I'm also going to mention the elevators this year have been reconfigured again as before to prioritize downstairs. So we will have people lining up for elevators downstairs, and you should get, if everything works right, you should get faster service and lines moving more quickly on the downstairs elevators on the spa level versus the casino level. If you are unable to use escalators to get down to the spa level or between spa level and casino, I will also point out that there is an extra elevator that a lot of people don't know about that is right inside the bowling center and connects the bowling center to the movie theater. And that's another way to get between those two floors if you are on wheels in some form or another. And that elevator serves only those 2 floors, so it will never be that jam-packed. It's not terribly fast, but it does serve those 2 floors. They have changed the elevators in the building on the high section of the building on floors 18 through 27. Actually, I think it's 17 through 27. I didn't write that down correctly. On those floors, they have been switched to demand-driven elevators, which means there are no floor buttons inside the elevator anymore. You pick your floor from a panel outside the elevator, and it will tell you which elevator to get in. Those systems only work correctly when every person getting in the elevator pushes that button so that the elevator knows how many people are coming in. So if you push floor 19 for your group of 4 people, and then the other 3 people don't push the button, the elevator will become overloaded and people won't fit, and the elevator won't be able to keep track. So when you go to use those elevators, make sure every person who's getting into one of those elevators is pushing a button and pushing it once.
How many times?
Once. One
How many
time.
times?
1.
So if I'm in a hurry, I can just push it 20 times, right?
No.
Okay.
No. Do not make our problem worse.
I was just using that as an example for... Oh, the look on your face. I thought I was going to get shot with eye lasers.
You were about to. Elevators have always been kind of a sore spot here, so yes. And then when you use those elevators, you do need to remember what car it tells you to get into. So pay attention to the panel once you push your button. It is somewhat easy to forget if you're in a hurry. It will give you a number like P3 or something along those lines. I don't remember what they are. The stairs are open again this year. They should be open between floors 3 through 8. They might be open on higher floors, I'm not sure. Floor 3 is where you access the stairs. So you go up to the panel rooms, you go through the double doors right next to the panel rooms, and you're starting to go into hotel rooms. But instead you hang a right and you can grab the stairs and take the stairs up as high as 8 if you would like. And that's also a great way to get to the 4th floor if you're heading to the party floor instead of bothering with an elevator, because it's just 1 flight of stairs. The escalator will get you up to 3, so you don't have to climb those stairs, and then you can take the stairs for that last step up to 4. And I want to speak briefly about the swag this year. Hopefully people have been enjoying it so far. And we did not have time to write instructions for how to put together the dice tower. It is made in such a way that it should only go together one way, but it's still a little bit of a puzzle.
They're furries. They'll figure out other ways.
They'll figure it, yeah. Put tab A in slot F instead of slot B, like you're supposed to.
Whoa. This is a PG-13 panel.
But I wanted to point out that those dice towers do have an outside and an inside. They are reversible, as a lot of people have discovered. The intended outside is the side with the stones and vines, with all of the magical looking stuff on the inside. That's a lore reference. And that's the way that it's designed to work if you want to actually roll dice through it. That will protect all the artwork from being damaged by the tumbling dice. If you run it inside out and you start dumping dice through it, you can potentially damage the artwork over time. So I would say that if you want to put the blue side out, that's fine, but consider it display only at that point. And then it seems like people are pretty happy with these little friends that we made this year too. That we have some examples of up here on the stage.
No, don't. This could go on forever.
Yes, we have a couple of friends to keep everybody company. I'm too short. You're too short.
Don't awe at that. This is a lifelong struggle. Thank you. Sure.
Yes, I didn't realize you couldn't reach those. I'm sorry.
Shut up.
So we got these. We finally did a thing we've been trying to do for a few years, and we were able to get custom plushes made this year.
Wait, we have 3 plushes and a doorstop.
That's true. But we don't need those cheesy jokes here. Mark. Anyway, so these are available as well for Epic tier. There are still some of this available. If you want to upgrade your registration, you can. You just go into the registration system, pay for your upgrade, and then you can make your way to the registration table and let them know, hey, I upgraded, I'd like to get this, and then they can look at your order history and figure it out. Or there are also some of these that will be available in the con store starting tomorrow. Not all of these are just Epic only. These are also available for sale separately. But if you want all 4, you definitely want to get an Epic registration because that is cheaper. And now I have even more friends. It's nice to have 4 more friends, but I also already have a few thousand in this room.
Aww. Don't put them in the fire.
Okay. I want to say thank you to all of our amazing and generous volunteers. Thank you. I want to thank the theme team for all of these wonderful decorations, both in here and elsewhere in the con space. They look wonderful, and they keep getting better every year. I want to thank our AV team for this. I want to thank our registration team for doing a really fantastic job today. It sounds like they're getting through about 400 people per hour, and I don't think that we've had a line of any more than, once it was open anyway, I don't think we've had a line of any more than like 30 minutes. I want to thank the Grand Sierra Resort, our host property, as always, for putting up with all of our dumb shenanigans. And surprisingly, they actually enjoy some of our dumb shenanigans. Which I shouldn't say that because that's just going to encourage people, but. And I want to thank all of you for coming back to visit us in Nevada. It's Nevada, not Nevada.
Who says Nevada?
Lots of people.
Oh, well, they're wrong.
They're wrong. It's Nevada. Anyway, welcome back to Nevada and have a great con.